All right. So, if you're looking for the best headphones for making beats, these are the ones I recommend. First of all, I think headphones are an extremely underrated part of making beats. And I've been making beats for over 10 years and been in music for over 20 years. So, it's funny to me that like this stage in my career, it's like the little weird things like that I realize are like super critical. Like making beats with good headphones, if that's the style you prefer to make beats with, is essential. Like, I think everyone has their unique style. Like, you might make it mostly with headphones or mostly beats. I'm like a melody first kind of guy, so I find the headphones for sure help me make better melodies. You can really hear like the sounds on a different level. And I'm going to talk a lot about these headphones and my overall experience. So, and I always say like equipment is a huge part of music production. Dealing with equipment errors, picking the right equipment, picking affordable equipment. It's like a big underrated, I would say, part of music production. And I like to share my what I've learned over the 10 years, so you can save just like a lot of time and kind of progress your career forward, because music is awesome, right? Making music is awesome. Okay, so basically, like, if you're looking for the best pair of headphones, I'm gonna recommend the ones that I have and I use. And I did a lot of research in 2021 when I first purchased these on which ones to purchase. And I honestly don't remember exactly what I was looking for, but I just recall I did a lot of research before I even picked this pair. And it was definitely worth it. Like this pair of headphones, like, this is it. Like, if you're looking for a really solid pair of studio headphones, this is that. Like, this is that. There's other headphones I am sure out there that are likely as good of quality, there's a lot that are worse. But like I said, if you're looking for some seriously good quality headphones, no questions asked, for music production, that is these headphones. And link in the description. I link to this page in the description where you can purchase it. Let me just I'm going to talk a bit about my experience. I'm going to talk about a lot of different things in regards to this. Starting with my experience, basically, like I said, I've been making beats for many years, and I didn't always use super high quality headphones when I was making beats. And I think when you use the super high quality headphones, it's really like a simple couple things that you get to. Number one, it sounds good. Like, it sounds pleasing to your ears, more pleasing than a normal pair of headphones. So you're gonna enjoy the process more. You're gonna be hearing things and being like, wow, like, that sounds so beautiful. I wish everyone could just hear this. That was like my first reaction. I'm so used to using these now, it's just like an everyday thing now. But I remember when I first got these, I was like, man, like, this is like some high quality stuff. Like, it's almost like a new form of music that you've never experienced. So like, my experience, just not like, I'm not even talking about just music production. My experience just like in general is like, man, like, this is like really, really nice experience. And I never look back. Like, this is one of the key, like I said, the key point. Like, when I'm making beats, I got these headphones on. When I'm mixing anything, even if it's a video audio, I'm using the headphones. When I'm reviewing other people's beats, using the headphones. Like, this is like my go-to right now, and it's great. I like headphones too, because I'm also a guy that has like a family. So, and I can't always just be blasting music all times during the day through my speakers. So this type of thing comes in handy. Sound quality, we touched on that. It's really, really good. It's the best I've heard personally. Like, I've heard really good speakers. But in terms of headphones, like, the sound quality is, like I said, it's on a different level than everyday headphones for sure. It's a nice balance. It's not overly bass heavy or anything like that. It just sounds really crisp, very clear. It's very nice. That's the best way I could describe it. Comfort, and like I said, I've had these for about 5 years, and they are wearing down a bit. That's probably like the one con. Now, part of that is my fault, because I had these here, there, and everywhere. I let people borrow it, etc. But I will have to buy another pair pretty soon, I think. Like, the ears are kind of like shredding off. The sound quality is still good, but that's probably like I said, the one con. But yeah, the build quality and the comfort is really good. Like, the comfort's good. the comfort is solid. It's not super tight, doesn't really hurt. You can have an enjoyable experience just laying down, listening to beats, making them. Um, like it's probably more comfortable to not wear them, versus wearing them. They can get kind of warm, if it's like hot and you're like, what I'm saying? Like the heat can kind of like get there, I'll say that. But you're making music. Like it's, it's one of those things like something has to give, and it's worth the extra heat that you feel. It's worth the slight discomfort. But like I said, that is one of the things to look at. The slight discomfort. But you're not really gonna find a pair of headphones that's like so unearthly, like comfortable. There probably are some that are more comfortable, but less sound quality, etc. So I think this one is comfortable enough. Build quality is solid. Like I said, mine's kind of wearing down a little bit, but I've had it for 5 years. So, and like I said, when it comes to music, it's like, I think the equipment you buy and use, it's like, if you're like making money side of it, especially, like you're going to make that money back. And even if you're not, it's like each beat or each track that you use it for, just know that like it's probably better because of the headphones you got. If you're using it to mix or make it or whatever, it's worth the purchase, and it's worth making better music every time. So like I said, music production equipment, and if you look at my channel, you notice I do a lot of music production equipment videos, because at this stage in my career, that's honestly what I'm starting to notice. Like, you can only do so much, but the things that you can control are the equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can control what equipment you buy, and pretty much anybody can afford this stuff. Like, yeah, it's 159's a little, it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but like you can save up and purchase it. It's definitely worth it. Yeah, it folds. It folds like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of like fold it and put it somewhere. That's one of the features as well. You can adjust like the length of the head. If you have like a really big head or something. Okay. Mixing. Yeah. When it comes to mixing, so like, yeah, a lot of you are probably watching it to learn like what is the mixing quality. Like I said, mixing, yes, mixing. I mix with this as like the forefront thing that I mix with. Like, it needs to pass this before I kind of like move on to anything else. So that's just how I like to make music. And like I said, I think when you get really a lot older, you start to realize like my system of making music is good. It is awesome. And with AI music and all this stuff out, the way you make your music is special. Anyways, who they're for, I would say just about everybody. And I say everybody because I think like anybody can enjoy this, especially people that like using headphones. I think if you like using headphones, like I said, if you're in my kind of situation too, like I live with family, I can't always be blasting music all through the day and night, I don't want that to slow down my production. You know what I'm saying? I just like wearing headphones and listening through headphones. I find it kind of relaxing. I know there's some headphone people out there. You can use it like while riding a bike. Oh my God. When I was in Italy, I was using these while riding. Dog. Now I did get hot. Like I said, I was sweating, but man, the quality was so next level, bro, in that beautiful freaking country. Which is a lot smaller than I thought. But anyways, yes. So I think it's for everybody, but it is for music producers. Like, number one, it's for music producers. Yeah, I would say music producers in general that are trying to that consider this something that they really do. Yeah, like I would say serious. Downsides, again, we talked about the comfort is okay to good. I wouldn't say it's like the most comfortable thing in the world. It can wear down. I mean, I think most headphones do. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily not durable. at all, really. I think it is fairly durable. I think part of the reason, like I said, is how I treated it. I think my next pair, I'm going to be more delicate with it. Because it wasn't really until this year where it started to kind of like wear down a little bit more. And let's see. The cable is kind of long. I think some people might look at that as a downside. I like that because sometimes like when I'm making music, I'll stand up and kind of move around, walk around, and think. Not look at the screen. Kind of like I said, I'll expand. So it is a studio headphone. You know what I'm saying? So everyday usage, like I said, if you are trying to ride a bike, it might be a little awkward. That didn't stop me, but it might be a little awkward because the cord is long. It's kind of long, which, like I said, it's for music production. So how would I compare this to like a regular pair of headphones? It's much better. Not even close. Like, I would not consider making music with another pair of headphones. I wouldn't even do it. Like if these totally broke, I wouldn't even make music until I got another pair. Like I would literally go to Guitar Center or whatever and get another pair or order this on Amazon. Like literally, I would not even wait. The value, great. $159. Like I said, when it comes to music production, you only need so much equipment. It's not like you got to buy 100 different things, right? Like the main pieces of equipment are the freaking laptop, right? Probably your speakers, which, and in my lovely MIDI keyboard. And I kind of went all out on all of them, and I think it's worth it for sure. I think it's absolutely worth it. And I'm not just saying that, like literally, I live it. This MIDI is here for a reason. This is not for show. I'm about to make some beats right after these videos, and I will be using this MIDI, and I will be using these goddamn headphones. So like I said, it lasts for years. And yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions about these headphones, I'll be happy to reach out. I like I said, I love these. I think they're awesome. One of the best purchases I ever made, because I've made a lot of bad purchases in my life. This is not one of them, and yeah, link in the description, guys. Click the link in the description to get here. Purchase these headphones ASAP, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Matt Lane Producer Hub. Take care. Oh, before we go, actually, let's check out the resources at Slime Green Beats. So if you didn't know, my site, or I work with Slime. I more than work with Slime. I'm like the co-founder, but I don't know if you heard of Slime Green Beats or not, but like, check out our resources on here. We got this producer resources. We got the music producer kit. I'll probably put this in the description and chat, and it has a lot of the links to my to the products I recommend, the hardware I recommend. And like I said, I'm telling you, years of experience. Whether I'm pretty sure most, if not every single experienced music producer will agree with me how important hardware is. And it's not like you have to get expensive hardware. It's just like, hardware is important. Like it's a part of your system of making beats, period. Like it is a part of how you make beats, right? And like I said, I put my recommendations in here in an easy way that you can just reference it, look at it. And again, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. It's Matt Lane Producer Hub. Take care. Peace out.